Hey guys, well, let me show you some of the work that's been going on here. Unfortunately, I did not film any of it. It was just one of them things, and yeah, here we are. So uh, we hired this one lady to help me because, you know, when you're out here by yourself, it's hard to get motivated. So anyway, we hired this lady, and she is a fantastic worker. And this is what we did. As you can see, all these trees have been pruned, and these little rings were cut and put down. That's from the old trash cans. Yeah, and look at this tree here. It's way taller than Woon. It's actually over that fence here.
Yeah. 2 meter more.
Yeah, that thing is pretty big. Now, when we got them, how big were they, Woon?
This big.
Yeah, they were little bitty things, but this one here just took off, and it is humongous.
I think this lady give them the food, fertilize.
Yeah, it fertilized
Good
it.
job. Good job, lady.
So anyway, we bought these eucalyptus tree posts. Don't teach them anything, because then they're gonna want to do it all the time.
Hey, forget about it.
Yeah.
Beep, beep,
So then we trimmed all this, and yeah, and then of course these we had these this PVC pipes. We have these PVC pipes here that are part of an irrigation system. They used to run on this side, but I moved them over to the other side, and of course you have things like this.
and thing like this.
Somehow or another, the weed whacker got it. Yeah. So then the other thing that I started doing is I put some sand here. I need to put some sand right over there. I'm not going to put any sand here until we fix this thing here. It's getting big. This thing here, as you saw in some other videos, I'll see if I can find a clip of this thing. But it was just overgrown with all kinds of vines and things, and you know, and as you can see over here, everything is leaning out that way, and over there is just broken. So it's time to replace all this. So yesterday we got some bamboo. Now the guy that sold us the bamboo, which is where we've been buying this thing for years, he said that they were between 2 and 3 inches, you know, which is, these that are on here are mainly 2.5 and 3 inches. Unfortunately, what he brought was 2 inch, no 3 inch, no 2.5, and we called him back. He goes, "Oh, I won't have any of those till next year." But he just wanted to sell. They were already here. It's like, well, I need to fix this thing. I wish you would have told me. But you're in Thailand, and it is what it is. So the plan is to replace all this. This is. I'm saving that so I can graft that tree over there. That's the only one that's sticking. What's the thing? What's a rake? What's a rake? Yeah. So I'm going to graft some of these branches here to that guava tree that's over there, which is a different guava type. That is more of a wild,
Yeah, local.
a local wild type of guava, and they are kind of small. These things here, as you can see, there's some coming out. There's that one there. And there's some here and there's some everywhere. And these things here get about, oh, they get about that big. They get huge. And they have a pretty good flavor. So anyway, the idea is reinstall all this bamboo. I've got the cover that goes over this thing. I need to sew a few places. Now,
And here?
well, and the thing is this sprinkler system, which was an afterthought, is too low. So every time you get under here, you whack your head on this thing. So when we install this new bamboo, it's going to go up about a foot or so that pipe goes up, and you can actually stand up and walk through here without hitting your head on this. And then here, as you can see, we've already started to loosen up the dirt. And as you can see, well, hopefully you can see, there's some grass and weeds sticking up out of the ground. You break down all those clumps, and then you leave them to the chickens, and they will work this dirt. And let me tell you, these guys can turn all those clumps there into fine dirt. Yeah, as you can see, this guy here, this lady, look at that. And it's really amazing because you can put them on dirt that's like concrete, and those nails, they will just tear through that thing and make it really nice. So we're going to do this and the next bed right here. Now, that last bed over there, we're gonna wait for a few months, because in a later video I'm gonna tell you what happened to the fish. And as you can guess, some of them are underground right there. So we're gonna have to wait till they kind of break up and
Why? Just make doo-doo.
yeah.
And you don't need to put any fertilizer. This lady already provide. Bless you.
Yeah, they provide very good fertilizer. Now, the dirt on this bed has a lot of the whole top foot or so is dirt that came out of the chicken coop. So, yeah. Anyway, the idea is to get these bamboo replaced, put the cover back on there, because from past experiments, the sun is so hot here that as soon as that plant of whatever it comes out, whatever plant it is, it just burns them. I tried to grow some bell peppers, and it's just way too hot. It just kills them. It just smokes them. So anyway, this lady said she knows how to garden. So we're going to prepare these two beds, and we'll get her all the seeds, and then, you know, she can keep up with it. The other thing we're going to do is, after we install this thing, from that bamboo down there at the end, we're going to put a little plastic fence all the way up to the chicken coop. And the same thing at that other end down there. We're going to put a fence all the way up to the metal fence, so we can keep the chickens out of here. And yeah, they won't be out here destroying all whatever's planted, because they will dig it up and they will eat it. Yeah. So
Character is all the pilot.
yeah, so yeah, there it is. That's what we did. I started putting some sand in here, and once I get this area in here done, I will continue to move sand down there, but around that site down there. Yeah, and then like I said, once we replace this bamboo, I'll do this one here, and then this time I will not let any grass that comes through the sand grow, because back behind the fish house there's another raised bed down there, and I put sand all the way around and it works real good. There are no weeds coming out over there at all. So yeah, and then once you water all this stuff, you know, for X amount of time, it just kind of packs down into kind of like a soft concrete. All right, guys, so that's one of the things that has been going on here. It was very labor intensive because all along here it was rooted all the way to the ground. It was intertwined to the plastic netting that was here, and then of course it was on top of the shade material, and well, it was just a lot of stuff. Yeah. So as time goes by, I will put sand here also. This water pipe is there. I'm gonna cap it off because I installed this one here. So I have a hose that's against the wall and not here where all the traffic comes in and out. So even though it was already dug out, these characters kind of filled it back in. So yeah, but there it is. Oh, the other thing that needs to be done is, because of good quality craftsmanship here in Thailand, it's not holding. And as you can see, this is just set on top, and I questioned the guy when he did it, and he goes, oh, I do it all the time. It'll stand up, it won't fall down. Now here it is, you know, kind of stitched together there, one on top of the other there, to make that joint, but they didn't hold. So what we're gonna have to do is dig all this dirt in here, and then
Maybe you just put the stick,
yeah,
dry it in.
Yeah, we're gonna put that, but you're gonna have to first get the dirt out of there. You'll never move it. You won't be able to compress that dirt. So it's gonna have to be dug up, and then we'll try to move it over that way. Anyway, slowly but surely it'll get done. All right, guys, we'll see you later on. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
Bye bye